Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday the 15th and Friday the 16th of October 2020. Hope you had a good trading week. It's been okay. We had Monday holiday, bank holiday anyways, and markets were open. I wouldn't say anything was super exciting so far this week, but it is what it is. Now we're heading into options expiration on Friday. It's not a triple expiration, it's just a regular expiration, so we'll see what we get out of that. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. And, didn't do anything the last couple of days. Drifted lower at best. Let's go through the daily charts. Gold down $6.60. Crude oil up 6 cents to 41.10. The S&P cash lost 23.26. Again, showing the downward decline of the futures. NASDAQ down 97. But look at the 3 days. I mean, remember, Monday was the gap up, and that was the holiday. Tuesday was inside of that, and now Wednesday is still inside of Monday. So we haven't gone anywhere, which doesn't give you a lot of opportunities. Russell 2000 down 15 on Wednesday. The SOX down 12. At one point, it was literally the S&P was up 1 and the NASDAQ was down 1. It was ridiculous. SOX down 12. Biotech's down 57. So it prevents them from so far breaking out. Advanced decline ratio on the New York was negative 669. More stocks down than up on the New York negative. On the NASDAQ negative. I think I said the NASDAQ the first one. The first one was the New York. This is NASDAQ down negative 1,061. So way more stocks down than up. The worst we've seen in a few weeks. Trend closes at 0.83 or 82. Puts the 10-day at 1.03, which is not a signal. Volume, 3.4 billion shares on the NASDAQ. That's the lightest we've seen in a while. Interesting. Usually the down days are the heavier volume days, and the up days are the lighter volume days. This one's a little flipped. VIX closes up 33 cents. The Dow is down 165. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, up 37 cents. Bitcoin, pretty flat over the whole week. Apple, up 9 cents. And literally, it looks like the NASDAQ, doesn't it? Those 3 days in a row on Apple, untradeable. Amazon now down there. Still inside. Look at that. Up Monday, it still looks the same. Down 79 points, but it's still inside of Monday's candle. Facebook down $4.32. Same deal. Google down $3.63. Same deal. Talk about basket trading. These all look the same, right? Goldman Sachs blows away earnings, and it's up 42 cents. Goes nowhere. Still inside Monday's candle. Netflix did go higher, but came back down $12.64. Tesla up 14.65. One of the few on the move in terms of intraday action. So you can see, we opened fairly flat on the ES. We tried to push up for about 20 minutes. That was the high of the day. Came back down. On the NASDAQ side, that filled the gap, bounced around, and then just ahead of lunch, we dropped. And a few minutes into lunch, we hit the lows of the day. Tried to break them again in the afternoon, but that did not happen, and we ended up bouncing back up a little bit, still closing in the lower half of the day. NASDAQ side, not much different. So it was not very interesting. As usual, we don't typically do market previews for Fridays, and this being an options expiration, we definitely will not. So let's talk about what's still coming. Thursday, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, an hour before the bell, along with the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers, the Empire State Manufacturing Index, and the import-export prices. Natty gas at 10:30, crude oil inventories at 11. On Friday, retail sales at 8:30, capacity utilization and industrial production at 9:15, preliminary University of Michigan consumer sentiment and business inventories at 10, tick long-term purchases at 4. And that's it. We are 2 weeks away. I think 2 weeks, right? Wait, hold on. Well, obviously 2 weeks. 3 weeks away from the election. Actually, I think it's almost 3 weeks away. No, after this weekend. 2 weeks away from the time change here in the U.S. So just be aware of that. Next holiday there's a bank holiday for Veterans Day, but it's not a stock market holiday. That's in November. And then we've got Thanksgiving and that weekend. And then, of course, we have Christmas and everything that comes with the end of the year. But of course, with the election, there could be a lot of excitement here still, so we'll see what happens. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.